Hello everyone, this is COADB.com, or the Coat of Arms database, and today we're briefly going to discuss about 20 different coats of arms for the Browne family. Let's go ahead and get started. The first to discuss belonged to Sir John Browne, who was knighted in 1487. He was the mayor of London, England, and we know that he had 4 sons named William, Thomas, Robert, and William, and 1 daughter named Elizabeth. Next we have Sir Wistan Browne, or Sir Weston Browne. He was a soldier who obtained the rank of captain. This was from Weald Hall in the county of Essex, and we know he was the son of Thomas, and he was knighted by Ferdinand of Aragon in 1511. He was also the father of William, Anthony, Catherine, and Jane. Next we have John Browne. He was the sergeant painter to King Henry VIII. I believe he was the first person to hold such a position, and he was from London, England, and he held this position in the 15th century. Next we have Valentine Browne, Esquire. He was the Auditor of Her Majesty's Exechequer, Surveyor General of Ireland, Privy Councilor, and a Member of Parliament. This coat of arms was granted in 1561. He was from Totteridge and Crofts in England, the son of Valentine Browne, and he had 3 sons, 1 named Nicholas, and 1 daughter. Next we have Anthony Browne, the first Viscount Montagu. He was a sheriff, a member of Parliament, and held positions in the royal household. Locations associated with are Sussex and Surrey in England, and he was elevated to the peerage in 1554. He was the son of Sir Anthony Browne and Alice Gage, and he had 4 sons, Anthony, George, Henry, and Thomas, as well as 4 daughters, Mary, Elizabeth, Mabel, and Jane. Next we have Patrick Browne, who was the son of a merchant. He was the son of John Browne of Carlow, and the grandson of the alderman Patrick Browne of Weston. Now this coat of arms was recorded in his funeral entry dated 1625, and he was associated with Irishtown in County Dublin and Brownestown in County Kildare. Next we have Sir William Browne, who was the Lord Mayor of London in the year 1513. He was the son of Sir John Browne and Anne Bellwood, and he had 3 sons named John, Matthew, and William, as well as 4 daughters, 3 of whom were named Julian, Anne, and Elizabeth. Next we have Leonard Browne from Pinchbeck in South Holland, Lincolnshire, England. This coat of arms was confirmed in the year 1632. He was the son of Richard and the grandson of Martin Browne of Saltfleetby. He had 5 sons named John, Robert, Roger, Thomas, and Anthony, and 4 daughters, Elizabeth, Frances, Jane, and Anne. Next we have Thomas Browne of Walsingham in Norwich, England, and this coat of arms was granted in the year 1632. Next we have George Browne, an Irish soldier of fortune, a general, and the governor of Livonia, associated with Camus and Clanmorris in County Limerick, Ireland. This coat of arms was allowed to him in 1724 and also to Ulysses Browne. He was the son of George Browne, a Jacobite officer in the Spanish service, and the grandson of Thomas Browne. He had 5 sons: Jorg Johann, Johann Jorg, Heinrich, and John, and 3 daughters, Eleanor, Christine, and Martha. Next we have Sir Robert Browne, who was a merchant and member of Parliament, associated with Westminster, England, granted in the year 1732. He was the son of William Smith and Grizzle Bryce, and we know that Robert had 2 daughters. Next we have Robert Browne, associated with Long Itchington, Warwick, England. The coat of arms was registered in the year 1742, and he descended from the Browns of Colston. Next we have John Browne, a merchant and shipowner who was born in Scotland and moved to Copenhagen, Denmark. The coat of arms was granted in 1755. He was the son of William Browne and the grandson of James Browne. He had 4 sons named William, Peter, James, and George, and 1 daughter named Catherine. Next we have Reverend Richard Browne, who was associated with Bute, Scotland, and this coat of arms was granted in 1763. He was the son of James and the grandson of George Browne. He had 2 sons, James and William, and 1 daughter, Elizabeth, with his wife, Robina McBride. Next we have Isaac Hawkins Browne. He was an industrialist and politician associated with Badger in the county of Salop, England. This coat of arms was granted in 1779, and he was the son of Isaac Hawkins Browne, a poet and member of Parliament. And we know that Isaac was married twice, but I was not able to find any issue from either marriage. Next we have James Browne, Esquire, and William W. Browne. They were sons of a merchant. This was granted in 1853, and they were from Harchil's Grove, County of Yorkshire, England. They were both sons of James Browne, Esquire, and we know that James had 1 son named James and 3 daughters named Charlotte Ann, Mary, and Anne. Next we have Sir William Browne, who was a merchant, a banker, and a politician who sat in the House of Commons. Associated with Richmond Hill in County Lancaster, and this was granted in 1863. He was the son of Alexander Browne of Ballymena, and he had 1 son named Alexander and 1 daughter named Grace with his wife, Sarah Gibson. Next, Sir John Browne, an industrialist and inventor from Endcliffe Hall in Sheffield, England. He was knighted in 1867 and was the son of Samuel Browne, a slater by occupation. Next, Hercules Edwin Browne, Esquire. He was a landowner and possibly a member of the 72nd Highlanders. That doesn't seem right. That could be a mistake there. Location, Barton Hall in Kings Kirwell, Devon, England. and this was granted in the 19th century. He was the son of H. Langford Browne, and he had 3 sons himself named Harold, George, Hercules, and Thomas. I guess that's 4. And 5 daughters, Dorothy, Marion, Susanna, Isabel, Beatrice, and Ethel. If you enjoyed this video, please visit coadb.com and click on the link up top that says Genealogy Research. As you learned in this video, one surname can have tons of different coats of arms associated with it. So don't just pick any old coats of arms that has your surname on it. We piece together your family tree to determine which, if any, coat of arms belonged to your ancestors. Thank you.